Tom,
what do you
you're the
got?
one that sucks
What's your
cocks.
name, sir? Are you
Alex?
Wizard?
Alex.
That's not how you spell wizard, sir.
Alex.
No, it's Charles
you're
Manson.
the one. Alex, you're the one that sucks cocks. You've told us.
Yes.
You've told us all. You told us you suck cocks, Alex. On meth.
I think you're delusional, homeless man. I've been here all of 5 minutes. Regrettably, I can't believe I clocked in. I can't believe I filled out the application, and now the producer, he's just abandoned me on his train wreck.
You wanted to come suck TrutherCop's cock.
Oh, so I reference your homeless friend. I reference one homeless man's homeless friend doing what homeless men do, and
Rest in peace.
I passed the microphone to them. Hold on a second, guys.
Mic check. Mic check.
Oh, yes, I've got your mic check, sir. Because see here, that's what I did. I did this mic check. I handed it to you, and you took your turn to the beat to say that I did the thing that I said you did. Do you like being homeless, sir? Because this is how you stay homeless. You could be out improving your situation instead of breaking down someone else's. That man, the man you turn to for your tactic of where's my homeless man who agrees with me, survived cancer, still shows up,
Oh, Alex, we're losing connection with everybody. Hold on, but we have breaking news. We have breaking news, guys. Please stay tuned.
Where are homeless people? The answer, everywhere. In the station, in the green room, in the bathroom. Where are the police? The answer is nowhere. Not where the homeless people. This is a psyop. Your country is being invaded. Your borders have cracked. Your government has failed. Alert. Alert. The purge will begin in 10 minutes.
I'm down. I'm down for a purge.
The only challenge I have there is that Austin Murphy has given us his word that we have 5 more days.
Correct, sir.
What's that? What do you hear? Do you hear that?
We're all back. The connection's back. We had the breaking news segment.
Alex is corny. Yay!
Alex is a cutting edge
finally
professional,
came
dude.
out.
I think the emergency power just went out.
Emergency power just went out. Yeah. Okay.
No! Oh, we've lost our anchor. He's out in the streets. A homeless man named JG. Hold on. It's been reported to me that a homeless man named JG has cut the connection. Guys, this is breaking news. He has cut the connection to our reporter out in the streets, Alex. Please stay tuned for more breaking news. Please. Our connection, is it reestablishing? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Is it reestablishing? All right, we do have a reestablishing connection.
Corny. I got you. All right, I'm out of here. TrutherCop, I'm out of here. It's getting too weird, man. It's getting too pathetic.
Screams like a bitch, doesn't she, Jack or JG?
Well, we've lost connection with JG. He's out. Oh my gosh, JG's out of the. Oh my gosh, JG, you're welcome back anytime. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is happening. The broadcast is out of control. It is out of control. Oh, did we lose connection with our host as well, Alex? The only choice right now, I guess, is to cut back to finishing out this video. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is the type of interference we deal with on these YouTube streets.
And it appears the clock reads 2:47. Fredo still has nothing to do. Now look, it's frickin' Frat. They're still hanging out. Frick sees the camera and begins acting again. Yep, we're still rolling. What? phone on the floor. Yeah, and not that much. Now that's Yellow saying that. Oh, Vetter, bless your heart. And now look at Rufio with his hand on top of his head like, oh, it's such a shame. Oh, Ronnie puts his hand around Red. There's the famous photo. Has anyone seen an iPhone? Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's just hanging out. Angry lady number 1, she's just there to scream at them. Now notice they're still taking photos of her in the background, yet no one has done anything. She's dead, she's dead. Hanson in the background, he's got his footage. This is, oh no, we'll see him later. Barani motions to medic, and now Fredo motions for Bike Cop 1. Look, more pointing, more big hand movements. Do you see any blood on Sam right now? He put gloves on, and he's got little paper towels or something. Maybe it's a script. They're still just getting all the pictures. Shades is making his big hand movements. Oh, he's grabbing Barani, but notice Barani puts his hand on his back, or he grabs him, and he lets go. Big hand movements. It's Jazz Fingers. And there goes Adam Gray. What's up, bro? Who later gets fake arrested. And then Red is pushed out with Data. See, they've already made one, and look how uniform they are. Looks like they made it just in time, even though they don't go out that way. And there she goes, with her book bag and flag still wrapped around her. Luckily, they don't have that far to go, just right out that door. Is that normal? Is that normal protocol? You would think if it was as easy as for everybody else to get into the Capitol, it would be for paramedics. Now we see Sam on the other side of the door, and we see he's littered his latex gloves on the Capitol floor next to the blood. No one would ever do that, unless it was to add drama to the photos. So that's our pool of blood. That sad, pathetic pool of blood. This is classic. Oh, you just stepped in the crime scene. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I think he does do it intentionally, because it creates a transfer pattern from the heel of his boot. Drama to the photo. He intentionally does that. Like is that a cop? Come on, guys. Is that a cop? Are these cops? And now they put the black ski cap over the blood. They've got the photos. And that's the guy who stepped in it, now changing his appearance. And those are the sad, pathetic droplets from one malfunction squib. Now, let's take a look at the aftermath.
They're painting a fake picture.
No. So they're all just echoing the same thing over and over again. They're getting everybody to spread the word.
They just killed the girl! He's trying to go right in the goddamn stomach.
I thought it was supposed to be her neck.
He shouldn't care. He shot a girl in there. He shot a girl.
This is like the cringe hour.
TrutherCop.
But listen to what this lady says.
Oh my god. TrutherCop. They're painting a fake picture, bro. Okay, check it out. They just said that they took the gloves off and threw them on the ground. Nobody's going to do that, right? That's what he did, and then he breezed past it and then went on to the next point. Oh, they're putting stuff on the blood. No, think about it. If you have blood on your gloves, right, and shit's chaotic, there's bullets, whatever, somebody just got shot, and you have blood on your gloves, you're not going to want to transfer that person's blood to another person. So what you're going to do is you're going to take those gloves off and put new gloves on.
Did you remember to put new gloves on?
Yeah, but you're not. But like,
I don't
remember
any situation where somebody was shot and paramedics came in without the proper equipment, including a stretcher. To then
Did you remember the paramedics?
I'm just saying they're trying to paint some fucking narrative. Like if I have somebody's blood on my gloves, I'm gonna take those gloves off, put new gloves on, so I'm not transferring like somebody's blood to another person.
Like a homeless man's blood is transferred to our show?
But in situations like that, shit happens quick. So like you don't really.
I remember.
Why would they think of that?
You remember when America was free?
No.
I remember. You remember when a show could have credibility and less miscreants and vagrants?
No.
I remember.
I remember, Tommy. I remember.
Name a show that has credibility.
The memory
Name
is
a show
fleeting.
that has credibility. Getting any kind of news media that has Brian Williams as a newscaster that sat there for decades posing this news and then was caught in profound lies. So tell me again about this.
There was a time when thespians roamed these stages.
Yeah.
And
these are stages, then,
for
right?
the hearts of men.
Yeah,
Upon
these are
St. Crispin
stages.
stage.
It's all an act. It's all a play. It's
I remember.
Anyways, Truther, I had to point that out.
Who did the better train wreck? 2 homeless guys or a me member Barry?
I remember Tommy.
And Austin Murphy is raising great points because it's important to consider both sides. And
Wizard and JG aren't raising great
because
points.
people skip past
oh my gosh,
things
the
like that.
Blueberry is losing connection for a moment here. Yes, they will. They'll too easily lose those. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to skip past that. Yeah. Anyway,
you're easily losing viewers because you entertain people that don't want to be seen. Nobody likes the long-haired Manson types. Nobody likes the homeless, angry types that says everything's corny. They just show up because you let them. And if you didn't let them, you'd see the viewers come back.
Hey, do you guys remember Celebrity Deathmatch? I remember.
Nobody likes an imposter, Barry. They like legit berries.
I agree with Jessica. Don't take little pieces of information. Just be ignorant and watch the entire thing. I agree with you, Jessica Jane.
Yeah,
and don't give little pieces of fiat currency to these men that should die like animals in the streets.
Don't question any of it. Just
that's like
go along.
Why are you smiling, Charles? You can't wean into this. You are pathetic, and there's no saving you. You're a guy that needs to realize he's too old, he's too crazy, he's too washed up for what's...
So we got to realize that when people tell a story, and we're not supposed to believe in it, it's because generally the story that they're telling is only the top of the iceberg and you're only seeing 1/5 of it. So yes, Jessica Jane is right. Don't take the little tiny bits. Take a look at the whole thing. This is why I tell people, don't believe me, don't believe your government, don't believe your neighbor, and for crying out loud, don't believe your mother. Do your research so you know. Quit believing shit.
Will you believe Truther?
Shout out,
TrutherCop.
Shout out Stephen David.
TrutherCop. Is it cool that I'm on here, TrutherCop? Is it okay with you?
You're muted yet. You're muted, Truther.
He went mute on us. And Frank.
Uh-oh. Alex fucked him. Alex started working for him at 4 a.m., got pissed, and fucked him. Uh-oh.
Hey, TrutherCop. He's going to play games here.
Hey, no acting. That's amazing. Completely
Kids, man.
What we're doing here. And notice
all these lames out here, all these
80s movie,
cornballs.
Thomas Barani with his hand up. He's about to stop on the stairs and just start screaming. Shut up! And then no one's gonna pay attention. Wow. And now he caught somebody's attention.
Shot him with the gun through the neck. He fell back into my hand.
Bro, why are you lying? Oh, don't you mean your hand fell back into her book bag? Man, this guy's such a creep.
He's not talk anymore! This is too much.
God, this is so hard to look at. And here he is again.
They shot her in the neck, and she fell back on me and started saying she was fine, it's cool.
What? Guys, you know none of that happened.
And then she started kind of like moving weird.
Okay, that's true.
It could have been me, but she went in first. This could be you or your kids.
Jesus. And here they're whisking her away on a stretcher. Notice.
All right, so my other mic died is what happened there a moment ago.
This could be you or your kids. Yeah, man, it's all an act. It's all fucking staged. It's a fucking joke.
Well, you saw how much blood he had on his hand, JJ. You don't believe that amount of blood? I mean, look at all that blood.
Yeah, it looked real, right? That
blood
looked
it could
very
be you.
real.
Look at all that blood.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's crazy.
I'm scared straight now.
I mean, if you just got shot in the neck, you might say something crazy like, I was a good person.
You'd say something, right?
Right? Like, oh, I just got shot in the neck. I might die right now. Hey, I was a good person. I was good in school. Like, I don't deserve this. You don't know. Fucking adrenaline's running through you. You don't know. Anything can come out of your mouth. So, I mean, it's all speculation.
Well, the guy having blood on his hand posed that the blood came from her because she fell on him. Okay. Well, again, the video showed that there was very little blood at first. There was no blood splatter, no nothing. So where did he get blood on him if that's how he got it was from her falling on him? And I believe the video clearly showed that he put his hand on her, and that's where the blood came from. Not because...
Looks like Lumitami. That's fat Lumitami right there.
This is too much. God, this is so hard to look at. And here he is again.
They shot her in the neck, and she fell back on me and started to say she was fine, it's cool.
What? Guys, you know none of that happened.
And then she started kind of like moving weird.
Okay, that's true.
It could have been me, but she went in first. This could be you or your kids.
Jesus. And here they're whisking her away on a stretcher. Notice these highlighter badges on all of them. Maybe you can tell me what these are. And maybe you can tell me what this black waistband is. Ooh, it looks like they did a touch-up. He totally has his hand on her boob. And you can... Okay, that's true.
It could have been me, but she went in first. This could be you or your kids.
Jesus. And here they're whisking her away on a stretcher.
Who is this? Who is this woman? Look at this outfit.
Notice these...
Yo, TrutherCop, they got people saying in the beginning of the video, this is fake, this is fake. They're all in on it, man. They all know it's fake. All these people, they know what was going on. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, but meanwhile, the turmoil still reigns, and they're trying to get people to the Capitol to storm it again, to put people in jail again, in my opinion.
You guys are fucking conspiracy theorists, man, honestly. That's what it seems like to me.
What the hell's going on here, man?
Conspiracy theorists.
That's a lot of people to not speak out.
Dude, did Austin just say that?
Listen to
right?
Austin.
So ironic.
Austin, you believe the Earth is flat?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I do not believe that.
Oh, now you don't, Austin?
No, I don't believe that. I know that. It's provable.
Oh, look at you trying to be
using math and physics.
There.
Using math and physics,
Dude.
you can prove it. I'm college educated. I'm not fucking retarded. Anyways, let's go on to the video. Move on.
Hey, look, you're duped. You're hoodwinked.
Hey,
okay.
Yeah. Let's continue on to the video.
Yeah, and Eamon, I don't know what you're. It's not here. We can't hear it. I can't hear what's happening.
Yeah, the sun is flat too, Austin. The sun is flat too, Austin.
The light bulbs, the light bulb. Hey, the light bulb.
The moon is stationary, Austin.
Hey, JG,
the moon is stationary.
JG,
homeless connections are terrible out here.
JG, the light bulbs in my ceiling are spherical, so that means what I'm living on is a sphere. Let's use that fucking logic, retard. Continue.
Yep.
Ooh, it looks like they did a touch-up. He totally has his hand on her boob. And you can see she's clearly still alive. And notice all of these van shuttles in the background. Hey, look, it's SWAT 1. What was that about? Even Taylor Hanson got a spot on TV.
And the minute that she hopped up in that pain, she had no idea that he was even there.
No, she only had a 15-second warning. Bruh, from the first scream to her taking it to the neck. 15 seconds.
He shot her right in the neck.
Oh, now it's her neck. Hopefully Jaden will get it right.
Yeah, so basically all the protesters kind of stormed to get into the chamber.
And perhaps our last clip is most telling of all. Here's Jaden.
They killed a girl. They killed a girl. I dead ass had it there on camera. They shot her. I seen this shit on camera. They had.
And I do want to refer back to this guy right here, this Data character.
They shot.
But if anybody wants to comment, feel free. This guy covered the People's Convoy. I met him personally, and he was at the scene in the middle. You could see him waving his hands around when she got shot. He knew what was going on.
I guess we're all done. Yeah, so fuck it. I guess we're all done. Yeah, so fuck it. I got it all
So what do you think, guys? Can you see what I see? Is this shit legit? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm overlooking it. Please, if you see anything I'm not seeing, write it below. Please use your word choices carefully when commenting. Hey, thanks for coming down the Babbitt hole with me. Are we being duped? If you learned something, feel free to subscribe. That's why I'm here. It's not just for fun. You know, it takes a lot of work to edit these videos, and I'm just one person. I don't have all the...
All right, so that was Woo's News. I'll drop the link again at some point, but you guys feel free to comment on it. And JJ, you're welcome back up.
So there's two guys stuck up in this barn. The ladder fell down. They're trying to figure out a way to get out. And on the one side of the barn, there's this manure pile. Everywhere else is concrete. So they convince each other they're going to jump into this manure pile. First guy jumps out. The second guy hollers down, how deep is it? He says, well, it's ankle deep. So the second guy jumps, ends up into his eyes. Says, I thought you said this shit was ankle deep. He says, I did. I jumped head first.
That was good. That was good.
Fuck Brian O'Shea. He's a pussy.
Yeah, I just want to say you could tell it's real because it looks so fake.
I know. Just like every picture you Google of space.
And see, yeah, there's so much. There's too much for me to like. I personally know people involved in this situation. I've laid out claims before. I've had backlash before. So I'm not trying to like lay out specific details about people and individuals laid out here. But this whole scene here is ridiculous. It makes like nobody's rendering aid, and people have first responder. And rendering aid is not that difficult. Like nobody's putting hands on her. Nobody's trying to stop the bleeding. I don't even know where the blood is coming from. She got shot in the face allegedly right here. Oh wait,
Hey, yeah. I was halfway paying attention, halfway not. Can you go to the part where they're not rendering aid? I want to see their reaction.
Yeah, we can go back to the beginning.
I want to see, yeah, like right when she gets shot and fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're just letting her sit there bleed out, then obviously it's staged. But
nobody's putting hands on her, right? It's just photo ops. It's crazy.
Dude, Tom's in the comments saying some crazy shit, man. He's very fucking annoyed. He needs attention.
He's trying to save my skin at this point. I understand where he's coming from, but we're going back to the beginning.
TrutherCop, do you want me up? Do you want me up here? Should I be here right now?
Yes, you're absolutely fine. It's just sometimes I'm trying to get to.
Look, everybody, it's TrutherCop's decision, all right? And Tommy's mad.
Oh Lord. And Tommy's welcome up here too. The Blueberry connection wasn't. I don't know who the Blueberry character was. It wasn't. The connection was. It wasn't established for some reason. I don't know what happened there. All right, let me share this screen back. And we'll go through this. Austin Murphy, I'm extra interested in your input. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's watch. This is the scene right here. We do have Tom here, but we're gonna play through this again because Mr.
No, let's
Murphy
not play it yet. I'm just gonna be here for a second because this is like. So JG, you have your permission to be up here. Just like some hosts are fucking up by like going by what emails they get. So if a host conforms his show to the emails he receives, that show is not the host, and those emails can change. So tell me, JG, what is it that you or Keith bring that's got longevity, that will be consistent, that I can turn on a show and say, oh, JG and Keith, I desire this in front of my eyeballs for a number of heartbeats of this limited time I have. What the fuck do either of you bring?
I didn't know I was required to bring anything.
Yeah, you should. That's the thing about broadcasting, daddy worshiper. You're required to facilitate some kind of value or entertainment, and you ain't got that, faggot.
Evidently not.
You've got a lot of misinformation that whenever a simple black man with actual money and credibility held your feet to the fire on, you twinkled your toes, you got all smiley, you got your little guilt smile on, and you didn't have shit. And I wish Cancer more luck with you in the future. You're fucking worthless, Charles. Oh, are you going to hold up documents for us again?
Well, again.
There's a homemade stamp, everybody. There's a homemade stamp he's showing you there.
Yeah, and that's what the colored man was talking about. He said I snitched on myself.
The nigger.
So if I snitched on myself.
nigger. That's what you want to say. He's a nigger. He's a nigger. That's what you wanted to say.
Tom, you're a joke, man. Tom, you're a fucking loser.
You're a joke, and at least my joke ass has a brokerage account with hundreds of thousands of dollars in it that I'm not giving you a penny of. You worthless piece of shit. You're in Florida. You're in the last free state, and you're using it to freeload. You're in the last fucking free state that everybody's trying to get to, like it was Colorado going legal on weed, and you're fucking panhandling, living under a goddamn tarp. Probably ain't even got air in your tires of that fucking bike. Who the fuck is JG? A hater? A hater that's waiting for someone else to show up, and when he gets defensive at like contribution, he's gonna degrade it. Oh, this guy's corny. This guy's corny. I'm gonna sit in the back of the class and have a cigarette. I'm gonna make fun of people making an effort to their friends. He's not TrutherCop's friend like I am. I'm just gonna leech off TrutherCop, bring him down. Tell him it wasn't his fault. Make sure he's okay with me being here. I know all the fucking tactics, JG, because I'm the guy that doesn't fucking hire you. I'm the guy that when you decide to turn shit around and you really want to do it right, you're going to walk into my office and I'm going to say, dude, I don't like my job and I don't want to spend it around your stinky ass. I saw you camping around the corner last night to make sure you got to your interview on time. You could have at least threw on some speed stick or something. Maybe ran a plastic bristle through your fucking matted hair. And that's more than I can say for that fucking geriatric dude that's for some reason waiting for you in the fucking waiting room, but he's like got no shoes. And I think he's cooking something on a spoon. What are you doing in my establishment? I mean, I've already called the police.
Tom, you can't.
Oh, am I mad, JG? So why don't you carry the show for us? What do you got?
Tom, you can't beat me, dude. You're a
you can't even compete with me. You can't afford a ticket into entry. What fucking competition do you see, JG? I see a fucking loser that gets beat by me every time that he cries. He takes a week off and then he comes back and acts like it never happened. Now, what do you got, JG?
You're such a fucking manipulator.
Yeah. Change the fucking loop. Change the fucking loop, JG, and recognize the phonetic sounds coming out of my mouth, that you're just moving on from questions. So let's go back to question number one, considering you haven't written your name or the date in yet. What the fuck do you bring and why are you here?
Wow, dude. What do you bring,
Tom? Well, yeah, we're going to deflect and we're going to tiptoe around it because you have nothing. You're just the attention seeker, JG. You're projecting your attention seeking. I've got to keep this fucking roof over my head for my dog. Do you think you could keep a dog happy when you would just drag it out in the weather?
Tom,
your dog doesn't even like you. Your dog clearly doesn't even like you, man.
Guys, can we?
I think you're referring to your mom, and she is a dog, but she loves me, and she loves this dick, and she gave me your old bedroom, JG. I'm sleeping on your fucking race car bed when I'm not plowing your old mom.
Hey, let's get
Damn, dude, you're a fucking loser, Tom.
Then come to Denver and show me what a fucking loser I am.
Fucking hang out, Tom.
Look at you, dude. You're a faggot.
Let's get back to the
Hold
fucking
on, both of
video.
you. All right. No more ego games.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no more games at all as long as you fucking facilitate these bullshitters, TC. You see them, TC. They get 12 hours a day to sit. They just show up, they get added, and they sit, and they'll eventually divert it to a fucking Discworld debate or a fucking homemade stamp. And I'm over it, dude. At least pre-taped YouTube, you can get something different and like get quality entertainment from an independent source. And I know it's cool to have friends, but this channel, like YouTube, is not about hanging out with your buddies.
You cooked. You're good. Let's go back to the video.
JG. You will not be safe.
Brought up the homemade stamp.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Wizard. You're fucking a has-been. And I mean you are fucking a whale of a has-been, and you've got a fucking Crypt Keeper dick as it is. Why did God save you? Why would God spare you, Wizard? Like, to just do this. You survived cancer, Roy, and you went back to the fucking carpet
Tom, you're
store.
a control freak. Tom, you're a control
freak? I was just looking for, something new. I'm trying to control the level of bullshit that's in my fucking entertainment fucking loop.
You're a freak.
Oh, do you hear that? That's me cooking, JG, only it's actual sustenance that I can keep in, refrigerated compartments, and I can, lock a door and leave, and it's there when I get back. And I don't have to just ask people for it and act like my intention was to study abroad. I'm studying abroad on the streets of Miami.
Look at Tom
Miami's a lot more fun and appealing when you can afford to be there and not just ask people like the way you ask TrutherCop if you're okay to be here. That's how you're in Florida. You're like, hey, is everybody okay if I'm on this corner? Could you spare some change? No, they can't, JG, because we're getting rid of fiat. We're getting rid of cash. And I'd rather take on the Beast System Mark challenge and know that you don't have an option to ask if you're allowed to be on the street anymore.
Tom, dude, you're fucked up, man.
That's all you got. That's all you got is you let me logically break down your bullshit, and then you wait for your turn. Oh, you're corny. You're fucked up. Oh, you're projected. Oh, you're control freak.
No. Listen, hold on.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Right? Can I say something?
Well, you haven't said anything yet. You haven't written your name on the fucking test. You know what date it is.
Tom, shut the fuck up, dude. You are fucked up, man. You're very flawed.
Oh, yeah, that's what you put for answer number 1. That's what you put for answer number 2. That's what you put for answer number 3.
You don't realize it, though. See, you gotta unlearn your bullshit,
Delaware
Tom.
River. Tom is fucked up. What is the square root of Tom is fucked up? If Sally has 2 apples.
Tom's looking out for me.
Yeah,
he's looking out for you. Tom's looking out for me.
He's not looking at. Yes.
I'm looking out for TrutherCop. I'm looking out for every channel that I'm looking out for my own value in. Like, to watch it when I'm not there. I want there to be something entertaining or valuable. And I'm over Charles Manson. I'm over Florida homeless people. I'm over the Discworld debate. Like, the Discworld people say, oh, the Globers are obsessed, even though everywhere I go, I divert to this same fucking shape debate. Even though it's not a theory, there's plenty of information that says we're on a globe that we can even reference ourselves with the scientific method.
You suck, Tom. TrutherCop's not looking out for me. Come on, man. Don't give me that bullshit.
So what are you looking at? Who are you looking out for, JG? How are
I'm only blocking, or not blocking. I'm only taking you out, Tom, because JG's not understanding the point, and I can't get it through to him. And so I'm going to use my mod god powers. JG, Tom, Wizard sitting up here he's not fucking getting triggered. You're getting triggered. And Tom is making some good points about you and your lifestyle that I will allow to continue. But, he's looking out for you as someone who's been there in the fucking streets and all this. But we're going to get back to Austin Murphy's request here where we go in, because he's on the thumbnail, man. It's the best thumbnail I've ever made. So Austin Murphy, you got the rectorial powers of this whole situation here, and I know you have good input to put in on these situations, and you made a lot of good points so far. So you're being made fun of more than anyone else, yet you're here standing like a man, sitting there taking whatever's.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's your fucking channel. I'm here hanging out. I'm having fun. I appreciate all of you, Wizard, Sean, everybody. So
I personally appreciate you too. So your input's excellent on this conversation. You bring up a lot of good points.
You can't change me, TrutherCop. All right, Tom's not looking out for me. He's just being a douche.
I just changed you, JJ. You were on here and now you're not. Point proven. All right, let's. This was Austin Murphy's request that we watch the footage where she first gets shot again.
Well, yeah, if they're not going to render aid immediately, then what the fuck are they doing?
Yes, exactly. No one does, Austin. No one does. That was my main thing when I saw this whole thing. I'm like, no one renders aid. It's ridiculous.
His hand movements, you know, the big pointing. And now he's gonna put up his weapon. And he does this little dance with his knees. Okay, thank you. Thumbs up. Like he's pretending to talk to someone. And he's like, thumbs up. And now Data moves in. He clumsily takes his book bag off. Now here it gets really strange. With the exception of her nose, at this time code we see there's no blood on her. 3517. We're gonna see her pop in right there. Nothing. 3521. But wait, boom. 3525. 4 frames. That's 4 seconds. And now it looks like she's devoured some small woodland creature. Don't you love how blood defies gravity? But how is that possible?
Yeah,
Let's back it up 4 seconds.
Exactly.
Now watch. Notice how Sam moves his...
Peanut Power, I believe that was you. It literally is sticking. What the hell is that? It's
devoured some small woodland...
It's sticking out of her mouth.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a ball gag.
And this will catch Ashley Babbitt's mother in the mainstream media, whoever she is. So I don't want to be offensive because she will see this stream. You guys don't understand the connection. She will see this. She'll hear of it.
I understand.
So we had to be careful.
Yeah.
Creature. Don't you love how blood defies gravity? But how is that possible? Let's back it up 4 seconds. Now watch. Notice how Sam moves his left hand from her right backpack area, and he goes to grab her hand like she's doing a peace sign. With her hand, dips it in. Look at that movement. Now you can see him move his hand across her face. But look, she moves her wrist into his hand first. It kind of looks like she's smearing blood on her face or putting something in her mouth, but you can see the movement. And he swats her hand down. Then he forcefully turns her head to the right. It's hard to see if those are her fingers or if she's holding on to something. Now Sam gets up and all he's doing is just pointing. Look, well, I guess my work here is done. They're both pointing at the same time because it makes for good pictures. You've got the drama, you've got the pointing, and now this blood is just gushing.
Did you see how they also looked at the camera right there? They looked at the camera taking the shot for the photo op. And JJ, you and the crickets are back.
Keep playing. Keep before he distracts everything. Yeah.
Don't make no sense. Do you hear that? Y'all murdered this person? It's only been 21 seconds since the weapon went off. Just grabbing him, like, what are we gonna do? And notice, he has a full beard. Do people in these positions normally have full beards? Maybe? Okay. He's also double masked. Ooh, such a secret. And they just keep pointing. Look. SWAT 1, SWAT 2. We can see that Yellow has changed his appearance as well. And so Data does these big gestures. She's still got her damn hands like she's playing a scarecrow or something. Now this guy coming in, he's a parrot blocker. And he's saying move, move. Data just looks up, he's like, medic, scalpel. All the while Ninja's still back there, just monitoring everything. Data is just still fumbling through his bag, not looking for anything in particular. Everybody's just kind of moving around her.
Got an active shooter.
We have an active shooter. How original.
Get her down.
Get her down. She is down, bro. God, it's so cringy.
Get the light. Flashlight.
So they're screaming for a flashlight. Out of all things, a flashlight. Because
Wait,
the
pause.
flashlight will enhance the drama of the photos. And it draws the eye down.
What is that? Okay, so yeah, right. Perfect. So that red thing, right? What is that?
Yeah. The one sticking out of the side of her neck.
Yeah. It could be I don't know. I've never seen something like that.
That's a blow dart.
Yeah.
Original.
Get her down.
Get her down. She is down, bro. God, it's so cringy.
Get the light. Flashlight.
So they're screaming for a flashlight. Out of all things, a flashlight. Because the flash...
Is it over yet?
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a tumor.
Do you guys see how bad Tom is? Like how big of a fucking narcissist he is?
Do you hear that? Y'all murdered this person? It's only been 21 seconds since the weapon went off. Just grabbing him, like, what are we gonna do? And notice, he has a full beard. Do people in these positions normally have full beards? Maybe, okay. He's also double masked. Ooh, such a secret. And they just keep pointing, look. SWAT 1, SWAT 2. We can see that Yellow has changed his appearance as well. And so Data does these big gestures. She's still got her damn hands like she's playing a scarecrow or something. And this guy coming in, he's a parrot blogger. And he's saying, move, move. Data just looks up. He's like, medic, scalpel. All the while Ninja's still back there, just monitoring everything. Data is just still fumbling through his bag, not looking for anything in particular. Everybody's just kind of moving around her.
I like how I speak. I decided to start speaking as if people could hear me when my mic is muted. I know Data. Personally, I met him. He covered the People's Convoy. He was there. I've spoken to him personally. And I would say this shit to his face. I love him. Just like I do. You guys have no... You have no idea. Like, this fucking Data guy, I know him. I met him. A year after this happened, I had no idea who it was. And then I watched this video and I said, I know that motherfucker. And I went back and I did the research. I knew that motherfucker. I still do. And I could reach out to him. I know his fucking shit. So I know what he's about. And I know how he probably ended up in this situation, in this acting role. I can lay it out, and I will at any point that I'm challenged. But because I've
do it.
there.
Do it. No, do it. Make the point. Like, okay, dude, I know a lot of people in the convoy too. I had someone that was in the convoy stay with me.
Oh wow, it's all clear now to me, man. It's so you guys, wow. So you guys support privately owned, government operated.
Oh
Mark
God.
Google, Mike Stratton. Hold on, I got this writing down somewhere. Hold on. Mike Stratton, Marfugle.
Snaps. How did you get in here? Did you hack?
Dude, I knew it. You guys are fucking in on it. You guys are optics, strutting, Marfugle, Pogo.
Oh my gosh, peanut
hold
powder.
On.
Don't forget the cupcakes.
Snaps.
Cupcakes.
Hug a buddy, love
a buddy. Fucking yeah, you got it.
Crazy Karens.
All right, I'll work on that. I'll practice it.
Granny Karen.
The worst part is that I would hug this motherfucker.
Fucking me too, granny penny, Karen underpants on your head. Fucking.
I would hug this man right here, and I'm accusing him of something ridiculous, and I have again before because I've worked for Russian filmographers. And RT News, whatever, they'll shoot out these reports, and they pay you to be in a certain location. And what I would guess is that he is hug a buddy, fuck a buddy Chinese optics. And what is actually happening here is he was probably told to be in a certain location at a certain time, and he's going to be paid a certain amount. And I don't want any harm to come to this man. Like, you have to understand. Like, I love him. I would hug him. I would defend him. I would fight for him. I would kill people in defense of what I'm saying.
Well, we all know another guy that was there just doesn't seem to be enhanced in this video. Sam's Memetics. I believe it was even mentioned at the very beginning of the video as Sam's Memetics.
Really?
Then it was never covered again. I think if you go back, I may be mistaken, but I'm just an old senile man, so I may have misheard it too. So,
wait, how far back?
I think it was right at the beginning in the introduction when they were going over the cast of characters.
Hey, TrutherCop, just out of curiosity, like, who do you know that was
drop that link in the chat for me?
Yep.
The private chat.
Yeah, if you find.
Just out of curiosity, because I don't even know how I found your channel, but like, who do you know on YouTube, like YouTubers or whatever, who have channels that were there on January 6th or in the convoy?
I was in the convoy, so you're talking to me firsthand.
Okay, that
I was there the whole time.
So you probably know like WYSIWYG and
Yep.
Oreo Express, Josh.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Personally, yep.
Yeah, I know them personally as well. I've fought in fucking brawls next to Oreo Express here in Sacramento.
Really? You know Oreo? That's so dude, I love you.
I know
It's
Josh.
so
He's from Fresno. Yes, I know Josh.
Yeah, no, I met him personally, and I know WYSIWYG and Sparrow. So whatever Data was traveling with WYSIWYG across the country and back. And WYSIWYG, I know him personally. I still talk to him.
All right, you guys heard it here first, man. These guys support big tech, big fucking, big tech media relations, Pogo infiltrated media relations, optics, Mike Strutton, Pogo, Pogo, Granny Panny, Karen, Me Too victim, fucks, pedos, criminals,
that explains
traitors.
how you know fucking Anarchy Princess.
Criminals, traitors, pedo, fucking optics, dude. I'm out. Peace.
Peace, Donald Trump / Snafu Snaps. Yeah, no, I never met Anarchy Princess, but we know who each other. She knows me. She was in here yesterday.
Yeah,
that's awesome that you do. So, Austin Murphy, dude, I am so glad that we're having this conversation because it wouldn't happen.
I've literally fought side by side with Josh against Antifa, like in fucking full on brawls. Here in Sacramento. We went to the school board meeting with Gabriel Geip in Natomas. I live in Natomas. When the communist high school teacher Gabriel Geip, you know about that? What's it called? Project Veritas exposed them.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, I know that guy.
Dude, I am so glad that
it's a small world, bro. It's a small world.
It is. All right, so let's play. So Sans Memetics is possibly in this intro. Wizard, please let me know if you see him. Please. I did not catch that point. It is, but when I watched this video, I didn't even know who he was at the time. So
the Dedic Warrior supposedly was there too, apparently.
Uh-oh. If you guys see either one of them, let me know. We're going back to the beginning.
There's some protests happening down outside the Capitol.
The simulated riots in D.C. was a powder keg, long in the making. The evidence for pre-planning and setting up a situation for a disaster is overwhelming. Paid actors.
We can take that place. We got more people coming up. Let's get them down here on the side.
I want to confess that I was paid to pretend to protest today.
Hey, I'm gonna break your phone down if you don't stop. They hit me with bullets. They're not officers, man.
Controllers.
There were guys, they were almost like monitoring them. They were like corralling them, and they were telling them what to do, and they did everything these guys did.
Bring the rest walk down the courtroom underneath people. Take a step back. Get out.
And Hollywood tear gas and mace. All on display for hundreds of professional photographers conveniently on scene. In this episode, we're going to analyze the climax of the story and show you how a little stage direction and fake blood became an instrumental role in furthering the division of the nation.
He was hiding there. She had no idea that he was even sitting there aiming a gun right at her face.
It's not talk anymore!
I didn't see it, but they shot a woman. They all acting.
This is Everything Wrong with the Capitol Shooting.
I'm convinced it was energy orchestrated from what I saw.
You guys gonna come in the building?
Only on Woo's News. The Homeland Security Exercise and Evaluation Program provides a set of guiding principles for large emergency response drills. In these guidelines, we read about the various roles such as players, controllers, simulators, evaluators, actors, observers. The term participant encompasses many groups of people, not just those playing in the exercise. The head directors of large emergency drills are called exercise controllers. Their job is to keep things running according to the master plan. And here's a cover of the guidelines manual, which spells sheep I mean HASIP. Any professional emergency response drill or military drill makes use of fake blood in a variety of forms. Blood capsules, sponges, syringes, and squibs. A simple blood squib is a pouch that is designed to break on impact. There are all kinds of squibs using various pumps and tube assembly. Here's the HydroSim trauma bleeding simulation system. It's basically a small pack containing a fake blood supply and a pumping mechanism and some tubes. Some of them are battery operated. Now that we're equipped with the various roles, let's start the analysis. Aquí, outside the speaker's lobby. As a footnote, I am not affiliated with any gang. And I wasn't paid to make this video, so I'm looking at this completely unbiased. We've also added a time code to Jaden X's footage, which we'll call Angle 1. And let's review the scene with minimal volume. You'll notice how much chaos is happening on screen, yet our eyes are fixed to the woman because that's what we're here to see. No one seems to be concerned with being the next target. It's bang, action. It should be noted that everyone in the room knows what's going to happen. They all play towards the camera. Now, let's take a look at some of our characters. Adam Gray, our photographer. Taylor Hanson, Vetter. Rufio, Fredo, Yellow, Data, Jaden, Thomas Barani, Ninja/Evaluator, Secret Agent Man, or as I like to call him, Sam, Medic/Controller, Parrot Blocker, Shades, Red, SWAT 1, and SWAT 2, Frickin' Frack, and our star, Rabbit. We're going to break this down together, and we're going to analyze this with 6 different angles, and in chronological order.
Isn't that a
Let's do this.
coincidence?
But anyways, you can Google the picture. It's all over Google.
Isn't that ironic though? Sam, and then they said
Sam,
medic.
yeah,
and his
medic,
name's
yeah.
Sam.
Right, and that's what I caught was Sam's medic, or Sam's medic, and you know.
That's fucking funny, man. Synchronicity.
Well, it's here, huh?
Yeah.
So you guys saw? All right, hold on. I wasn't watching, but I heard you guys comment that you saw him.
No, he's saying
Sam.
So
there was a guy.
Sam's medic is Eric's
Eric O'Shea.
Yeah.
They were talking about a guy
in the
named
video.
Sam
He's
and a
saying
guy named-
Sam and then medic.
Yeah.
So it sounds similar. That's
Oh god, no, it does. Yeah, he was one of the. I can play the video in a moment. It's on my YouTube. He was one of the first people to block me. He banned me for saying something about a Chinese weather balloon.
I remember that. I remember when he blocked you for that.
And I was just joking.
One in the room knows what's going to happen. They all play towards the camera. Now, let's take a look at some of our characters. Adam Gray, our photographer. Taylor Hanson, Vetter. Rufio, Fredo, Yellow, Data, Jaden, Thomas Barani, Ninja/Evaluator, Secret Agent Man, or as I like to call him, Sam, Medic/Controller, Parrot Blocker, Shades, Red, SWAT 1, and SWAT 2, Frickin' Frack, and our star, Rabbit. We're going to break this down together, and we're going to analyze this with 6 different angles, and in chronological order. Let's do this. Now this is Medic coming into the room. Notice the enormous earpiece. What's that about? Now look what Red does. He kicks the door. Now we see Red either pick up something or drop something, and it looks like Medic does the same. And we know he's the Medic because of this patch or sticker. Here we can see Red has one glove on, and you can see Jaden in the distance. Now we're all kind of led into this room outside the speaker's lobby. We can see Medic has one glove on as well. There's Frick. Oh, hey there. And there's our star. They're just waiting around again. And you can see our star looking in the direction of the weapon. She seems amped up or nervous. And you can see we have Taylor Hanson on our left. Notice how Yellow hands Rufio the helmet. And notice while he does that, we can see Cop 2 and Fredo discussing. Almost like they're waiting for something.
Okay, we got police coming up.
Okay, we got police coming up. Now frickin' Frack come down. Rufio takes off his hat, changing his appearance. He receives the signal, and they leave. And it all feels a little rehearsed. And you can see Adam Gray push his way through. Now this is orange in the front. You should also note that the glass is not glass, but plastic, or stage glass. And you'll notice that this barricade was set up before they entered the room. You can see Barani in red to the left of the screen. At about 30...
Hey, TrutherCop. Can you hear me? You might be muted. I can't hear nothing. Hello.
If I pause the video, I hear you. It just takes me a moment to get my mic and all that.
So, Yeah, I mean, we've already seen this. Since my name's in the fucking link or whatever. Who's still up here? Fucking Pineal Wizard left. Can we just have everybody up? I'm looking at chat and everybody's fucking arguing in chat and shit. So why don't we just have everybody up? We've already fucking replayed this part of the video. Just my suggestion. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Thank you, sir. So, yeah, you know some of the key players like I do. So that's wild.
Yeah. I've been on all corners of YouTube.
I knew we would get somewhere here. I just didn't know where it was going to go. You know, after last night's fiasco, I wasn't mad or whatever, but like, you know, it was an event that had to be addressed. But
so what's up with these Canada fires?
What's up, Mitchell? We can go back to that. I'm going to pull it up though. Anybody's welcome up on the panel, by the way.
I just didn't feel like watching that fucking whole thing over again. We already watched it, you know.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to play.
What's up, Mitchell?
So we got this.
What up, JG?
Hey, I saw you ratted me out again on Tailcot. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I should leave him. I know, I should keep him guessing. I don't know how they can't tell it's you.
Yeah, partner in crime. Yeah, right.
They were blaming Austin.
Yeah, that was. I leaned into that one too. That was so funny. So Paul was leaning into it too. Charles, I don't know who you are. You're on here. You said I'm out.
Oh, are you talking about the random accounts that kept going up today? The Bob, what was it, Bob Thomas or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not fucking me.
No,
Paul's like, oh, that's Austin Murphy. I don't know what he's up to.
Yeah, the whole time Mitch was like, that's JC. Who was Bob Thomas too? I was trying to figure that out.
I think it's like a random fucking name, isn't it?
It's some out there character, that's for sure.
I think, yeah. Oh no, wait, wait, hold on, I'm confused. Is Bob Thomas, was that Wizard or was that Mitchell?
Bob Thomas was that JG asshole.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Mitchell, they're trying to come down on me, man. Like they were coming down on you.
Oh, really? I missed it. Yeah.
Oh, they're after me, man. I got RT after me. I got Lumitani. TrutherCop's kind of coming at me.
Toxic Cop, as some might call him. Oh, Lord. No, yeah, man. Good Lord. Dude, Murphy, you and I, oh, shoot. So I'm going to drop how anyone can get in contact with me is listening right now. Telegram t.me/trial talk or contact@healinglaw.com. Happy to get in touch with anyone who wants to drop information that way. But yeah, I'm so Austin. You're so oh my gosh.
What, bro?
Yeah, you have no idea what the can of worms that we've opened up tonight.
Dude, I know all these motherfuckers. I had a chick from the American convoy. I banged one of her. I banged. Bro, so you know how we had the American convoy, which was not shit compared to the Canada convoy.
Yeah.
So when they came to fucking California, I joined the convoy and I had one of the fucking chicks stay at my place and I was banging her.
What stop did they make there? Because I was there the whole time. I happened to be in LA visiting my dad.
They came to Sacramento.
Yeah. So we stayed there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was banging one of the fucking girls.
No, Lord have mercy.
Huh?
Lord have mercy, and Carl's catching up on the lore. So Carl, me and Murphy's got ties in this whole situation.
Yo, Mitch, do you know how these fires started in Canada?
I mean, I've just been I've been going off of Dutch Sense. I don't know if you watch him.
I was playing this video earlier.
Yeah, he's pretty in tune with that stuff, and I just kind of take his word for it because he's never given me any reason to distrust him. He seems quite knowledgeable. But yeah, he does a really good job of at least documenting it. I don't know if he's given an actual explanation, but I bet it has something to do with. Actually, I don't know. I would say it has something to do with the solar weather, which excites the inside of the Earth or whatever. I guess what it does is it unlocks the crust from whatever, and that's what's causing things. It's interesting because it's like the fires were breaking out right along the North American Craton, which is. I sound stupid even trying to talk about it because I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. But the thing is, I don't really know. But yeah, he does a good job of covering it.
You have to do it like the first 30 minutes. I was playing his video over and over and over again.
He does a good job of like covering like the harp shit and all of that, and
I'm sure the fire spread. The fire starts and it definitely spread to different places, and then just just got real severe.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that. I think they were just popping up on clear days out of nowhere. So it's something going on underneath. And I've been watching him for quite a while. Like it started several months ago. There were like these random hot spots popping up all over the place. And
hey, do you guys believe we can predict weather?
Well, he predicts earthquakes, which the scientists say that's why like the government and shit, mainstream science has tried to shut him down because he very accurately predicts earthquakes. That's kind of his specialty. But
yeah, I've looked into that.
Earthquake.
Yo, Austin,
so he's live right
you
now
can't
with
predict the weather 100%. You
Oh, I
cannot
know.
predict the
I
weather
know.
100%.
I know you can't. I know you can't. I'm just asking what you guys believe.
This Dutch Sense guy, he's live right now with 3,000 people.
Dude, he's shown how he's shown how the whole world's a fucking star fort. It's pretty interesting, but he doesn't go into real detailed conspiracy theory stuff. He puts the information out there and lets you make of it what you will. But
yeah, how is it possible? How is it possible to predict something that has not happened? Like weather. Like if weather's natural and it's just nature doing its thing, how is it physically possible to even predict it? You can't.
Well, he predicts earthquakes with striking accuracy. I mean, it's fucking nuts.
Also, intelligence and instruments.
Like he predicts the magnitude and where it's going to hit, and he's mapped out the paths they take, and it's really wild. So, I mean, I don't know if that's considered weather, but
Truman Show optics are high. That's all I'll say.
All right.
I don't watch movies, so I don't know what that means.
Well, you knew it was a movie.
And because people have been talking about it recently.
You guys ever see Rumblefish? Great talk.
No. Well, I
don't watch movies.
Earlier. I have not. Yeah, I don't watch movies either. I'm so distracted. No, you're fine. I'm so distracted by these YouTube screens that I don't watch movies anymore. But yeah, you brought that up earlier. That's why I didn't respond immediately. I was going to give everybody else space.
Hey guys, I'm not on drugs, right? I live in solitude. I like to camp outside. I work. You know, today I was trying to find work. I found some work. I can't do Uber Eats and DoorDash out here. I found some construction work. I'm fine. I'm content. That's all that matters.
Glad to hear.
Do that, man.
I'm about to take off in a second. TrutherCop, sir.
Yes, sir. No, thank you for stimulating the conversation, bro. And hold on, I gotta mute myself here. Hold on.
No, come on. Go inside. Go. Go. Go.
Mr. Murphy, so thank you for jumping on here, man, and carrying the conversation. It wouldn't have been the same without you, and I would like to continue this what we've uncovered tonight some other time.
Yeah, 5 days left, right?
We got 5 days left to uncover the truth, man. We don't have much time left.
No, I have fun on here. I don't take any of this serious.
Yo, I did take a THC gummy. The guy I was working with gave me one. This shit's got my nerves so relaxed, man. Like my whole body just fucking just on a cloud right now.
Nice.
I haven't smoked or taken THC in like since Tulsa, Oklahoma, over a year ago.
Carl's trying to dox people out here now. All of a sudden, is Austin going to name the lot lizard or what from Sacramento?
Yo, man, I'm high as a kite, man. Guys, I need help.
My bad. I was just gone for like 10 minutes. I'm going to rewind it 10 minutes and put it in double speed. So hopefully
what should I do
you're not logging off. Are you logging off anytime soon?
And Peanut,
I feel like I'm losing power. I'm losing my power.
Nah, you're not losing your power. Just get that fluoride out, man. You're probably not getting fluoride because you're not like in a slave house.
You're right, brother. You're right.
Oh my God, she's fucking calling again. God damn it.
Austin Murphy, if you take off, I'm going to leave the panel open just for a moment. If you guys want to carry the conversation, I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to take off for a moment. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm out. I got some shit to do, so.
Take care, man. I hope to talk to you.
Good night, man.
Later, everybody.
Where's he going, man? Drug deal? Convoy chick?
He's probably got another convoy chick lined up, dude.
He's selling meth.
JG and Mitchell, you guys feel comfortable carrying the conversation for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm down.
Whenever you want to jump in, Pino.
Talking to Mitchell's mellow, so I mean, what you got, Mitchell?
Not much, man. I'm just chilling. Dog and I just had a rotisserie chicken.
There you go.
Getting comfy.
I had an Angus burger earlier. It was very nice.
Got a new toy today. A little baby duck.
I gotta start eating good again.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat good.
I've been eating bananas and just not enough food.
Yeah. I've been trying to eat a lot more fruits and veggies myself. I used to eat like probably 80-90% raw foods when I worked at Whole Foods, but I and I never felt better in my life than at that point. So,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to eating good. And
eat salads, eat chicken, drink water, don't drink soda, stay away from added sugars.
yeah, I don't drink soda usually. I did just buy some Mexican Cokes, though. I love those. Those are fucking good.
How much sugar they got in there?
A lot. But it's the Coke, not that it's good for you, but it may be slightly better.
Yeah. Have you seen videos? I saw a video and it was talking about how sugar affects your pineal glands. Have you seen shit about that?
Yeah, no, not that particularly, but I know like cancer and stuff like that, it feeds on, I mean, that's like a perfect diet for sugar. I mean,
Yeah.
for cancer, sugar is. It eats that shit up. That's how it thrives, I think.
Dude, my cousin, he had cancer, right? He had tumors in his legs, and that's all he did was drink soda. Like, he drank soda, ate like shit, you know? He was a spoiled fucking rich kid. But he eventually, he got cancer.
Yeah.
I've seen a dude, all he drank was soda, right? And he gets Crohn's disease. It's like young people, they're unhealthy for fucking years, and it catches up to them when they're like fucking 17, 18.
Yeah. That's your body trying to tell you, you know, stop trying to destroy me. But
yeah, listen to your body, man. That's what I'm doing right now. I had to relax. I've been biking around, working. I just got to relax and let my body heal. But guys like Tom are gonna be like, "Oh, you're a bum," blah blah blah. It's like, dude, I gotta do what I gotta do. I fucking worked all day, hard day, staining wood. Done it before. It's not easy when you're 6'1", trying to stain fucking baseboards.
yeah, I'm glad you're finding some work.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I know what I'm doing, man. Like, I'm a skilled construction worker, but the way I'm
Yeah,
living,
it's just hard to fucking pull your shit together in your situation.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch, I'm good. It's just I got stiffed on a job yesterday, and then today I found some work, and then tomorrow I got work. But like, I'm just living like a vagabond right now. Like, I still have shit I want to do. I'm gonna hop a train. I got a couple train rides I want to do, and then I'll probably get a room for rent, work, and chill out for a bit, and then get that motivation, just get that wanderlust, get that spark to just travel again.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is, man. You're a traveling man. You got the
Yeah,
fuck out of Arizona.
I don't find anything wrong with that lifestyle, man. You're not replacing your burdens on society. You're out there making it. And yeah, I saw that Tommy comment something about how he's better than you because he.
No, I'm right here. Let me talk for myself, Mitchell. Do you see what you did, JG? It's like, yeah, I did my little Spurg thing. I made my points that were very valid. And I come back, and what did this stream turn into? You having to acknowledge to everyone that you're out there working hard, that you really will make it. Dude, everybody can go do construction. Anybody can wash fucking dishes. But you don't have to hijack a panel. Like, you say that I hijack panels and sabotage? Who the fuck cares to sit and hear about your homeless, vagrant life, JG? I lived in a goddamn RV, and I only bring it up if we're talking about that.
I like JG. He's my friend.
Oh, well, you can't be... No one's quite sure who your friends are, Mitchell, because no one's ever sure where you're coming from.
I like being friendly with JG. He's not a bad guy. What's your beef?
Right. I got no problem with anybody being friendly with anybody. I'm saying when you turn on whatever given show, do you watch Lost? Do you watch fucking Double Dare? Whenever you turn on Double Dare, do you want to hear JG talking about got some work sitting out in front of Home Depot talking to some of the Mexicans that could speak English. They ended up taking us on down to a job site. I could go down to a fucking
He's been a part
dive
of
bar
this
and hear this
community
shit.
before either you or I. So
Who can, okay, so we're gonna say who got here first is the value.
Tom,
no,
you're
I'm
just
saying.
Okay, so is it showing your feet and growing your hair out and talking some crazy shit that's not even true, but no one checks you on it? Is that what this community is? Because here's Mitchell, you're right. If I'm in the wrong community for what I want to do, I would like to be directed to where like the good shit is happening.
You don't see my feet, bro.
Yes, you're a wizard in the making. I don't know why you'd want to. See, this is what you guys are doing. You're coming to a platform that does a thing, and you're trying to stand on like civil social things. It's like I can't go on a fucking talk show like Ricky Lake and just sit up on the stage and scratch my dick and eat Doritos. No, I'm just doing what a human does. I don't have to have regard for your camera crew and your paycheck and your show.
This isn't Ricky Lake. This isn't Lost.
No, it's not, JG. It's not anything with you and Mitchell sitting here shooting the shit about vagrant life.
Dude, look at you, man.
Hey, you don't have to be here, man.
No, look at you. Like, I'm up here being like, TrutherCop, I keep coming back, and you're not, like, conforming, and the views just keep dropping, and I'm not a view count guy, but what are you trying to do here?
You're not
like, I'm about to go around channel to channel, and I'm going to have a real talk with each channel about what the fuck are we doing anymore?
Hey,
like, I realize we just got out of a civil war. I realize everything got a little disheveled with the whole Unslavia versus the world shit, and everybody paid their dues and their decisions in those interactions. But now we're trying to recover, and I'm not going to recover to just bullshitters bullshit. I mean, I went down and bought some fucking equipment to fucking contribute to people's channels that are trying to do shit. And I just show up, JG. You see a backdrop and overlay and a microphone, and you get mad. And I fucking leave and go back to, I don't know if you know what I'm doing, JG, but there's like responsible living outside of this metaverse. And when I get back from that, you're still chatting it up about me, about how mad I am. Oh, and I am mad, JG. I'm mad that you came back. I'm mad that everywhere I go, I got to deal with you or that fucking Charles Manson motherfucker. I'm mad that how many chatters I have to block a day because they think them saying something to me is relevant. Mr. Whoever had a fish picture, then I don't bother memorizing the phonetic sound to address you. I just make you disappear because you're more irrelevant than the people up here on the panel. And Carl, I've given you a lot of props, buddy. I've given you a lot of props. I gave you a serious request of like, I need to talk to you privately, and you didn't reply for months. And then maybe that was you that like months after the fact.
Tommy, why don't you start your own community instead of trying to force everyone to conform to your ideals?
Force everyone to conform. Yes. Mitchell, how long have you been at war with Paul himself, but you go back and just smile and sit on his penis with your tight little butthole?
I was never at war with him.
You moved to Arizona for him, you little faggot. Now think about how nice I've been to you, and look what happens whenever you turn this bullshit like you're a De La Punta. Turn on me like a De La Punta, because you saw her producer leave, right?
I spent so much time grooming you, and now you're turning your back on me. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Mitchell, you've been grooming me.
No, I was
Mitchell, this is our second interaction in your entire metaverse existence, Mitchell, and you've been grooming me. I mean, you are a little faggot. Faggots do groom. Is that what you're doing to me, Mitchell?
Mitch, he's a predator. Tom's a predator.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm a predator that whenever this next big boom happens in the crash, I'm going to predator down onto Miami. I'm going to follow you around the streets, and I'm going to call the fucking federal fucking oppressors every time you step out of line. And if you come at me, JG, I'm going to leave you a bloody, cold, room temperature mass. Because I'm sick of your homeless vagrant.
Man. Now what?
Stand on your... I'm so proud to be a vagrant. Fucking piece of shit. Even the fucking Manson dude had the gulps to fucking leave by now. And you'll just run this time down. But I'm not going to grant you the attention. And if TrutherCop has ever seen anything that he likes my contribution, he can decide who he wants up here. Because I will play that game, JG. You're not bringing nothing but a black screen and shade.
Tom,
I'm gonna hate on him. I'm gonna loop to my corny thing. He's corny and gay. Hey, Mitchell, you're corny and gay. Hey, Peniel, corny?
Yep.
Corny and gay is what you are. Hey, JG, guess what you are? You're corny and you're gay. JG, I just rewatched my fucking entry into this stream.
I just want to say to
I
Smith,
think it was pretty. I don't mean to beat my own horn, but toot toot, you know. Like I think it was pretty.
Hey, Tommy,
quality
take a breath.
until
Take an inhale. Take an
until
inhale
you
really
and
quick.
Wizard started chiming in with your typical bullshit. I think it was going pretty well. Like TrutherCop gave me the intro, gave me the setup, and started going into the thing. So why would that make you mad, JG?
Tommy, take a breath. Smith,
I am. I'm waiting. I'm going to take a breath when JG answers. Please let him answer.
Well, I just want to say
when
to
I
Smith,
came in with the news
God
thing,
damn, shut up
why
for
were you
5
mad?
seconds. God damn it.
Are you
Are you going
currently
to
high
answer
on
for
meth,
JG?
Tommy?
You're just diverting for JG, Peniel. I need you to go back and get your equipment in order.
I just want to say to Smith, because YouTube blocks us from each
No,
other.
don't talk to Smith.
Unless he's blocking me, which I don't think he is. YouTube is blocking us from one another.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Were you not watching Paul Enslaved when the first time we get cordial with each other in like a year, they started kicking everybody out? And even when I watched the restream to try and figure shit out, it shut my phone down watching the posted stream. That's
Well,
not
let me just
Paul.
finish my
Paul,
thought before you
Paul
go
does
on a
not play
long monologue that never ends. So, Smith, since we're blocked from each other, I just wanted to add to your little decode there that Ron DeSantis equals.
We all should be like you so we can be victims. Sorry.
I never said
Sorry,
that.
Pioneer.
I'm not a fucking
Sorry,
victim.
Pioneer.
I just
My
wanted
bad.
to say
I
to
didn't mean
Smith.
No,
No,
what do you
you're
mean by
good.
that, Mitchell? Because Mitchell, I used to
Damn.
live out of my
Tommy,
car with
shut
my
the
dog,
fuck up.
and now
Smith,
I'm
Tommy,
fucking rich.
Ron DeSantis equals trust the plan too. You type in
No,
Ron
this is
DeSantis
okay.
as a
I'm glad
double
you brought that
overlap
up,
with-
Peniel. Let's recenter
You really
this
can't
to
shut
a
up.
subject.
You realize that, right? You're incapable of like shutting up for like 5 seconds. Isn't that crazy to you? It's
I
wild
think
to
you're
me.
incapable of coming up with your own thing because you're just always trying to regurgitate some bullshit. I just tried to back your
I'm
point.
telling him something I found on my own, fucking around on the Gemotrinator. I typed in
Yeah,
Ron DeSantis.
you know
and
what
then
you
I typed
find
in
on
trust.
your own?
See
You
how
know
you're
what you
talking
find
while
on
I'm
your
talking?
own? Do you know what you find
You
on
go
your
ahead.
own,
Take the
Peniel?
floor, Tommy.
Do you know what you find on your own, Peniel? Every fucking thing on YouTube and replay it like you're doing a stream, and then you can't even have the equipment to replay it. Like people sit there and wait for like, is it lagging? Is the buffering?
Get off his dick, man. Get off his dick. You're a dick rider, Tom.
No, okay. Okay, so TrutherCop left, I'll left. Let's see what you guys got. Show us.
I'm driving, bro. I told them to hold it down. I hear y'all, but I can't comment yet.
Tom's gone. He's pissed.
Yeah, if you need a oh, what happened to Mitch left too? Damn. The fuck? Just me and JG. Yeah, dude, if you need a place to crash one night, I'm by Lauderdale, so I'm in Broward. On Broward, sorry. But
yeah. I appreciate it, man, but I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, what are you doing
out.
in Dade? You do construction and shit, you said?
I'm in Canyon Lake, Texas right now. I'm working.
Oh, what the fuck? Why did I thought someone said you were in Miami or something?
Well, Tom still thinks I'm in Florida.
Oh, fail. All right, Tommy, Mitch, I don't know what happened there, but I guess you got both got tired of each other or yourselves. I think Tommy, like if I were Tommy, I would probably get tired of my own self sometimes. So I'm curious, like, do you ever just get
Bro, we all
bent?
get tired of ourselves. Let's not even put that on Tommy.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Tom's,
I'll give you that.
He's a beast. He's a monster.
Yeah, we're all waiting for Spurg news, so I'm more than willing to be one of the first contributors to Spurg news. Like he was one of the first contributors to Saturn Day Night Live. Now going strong for about 4 months every Saturday, so haven't missed one yet. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, we did a bird up. We did some bird up. Paid some homage to Mr. Eric Andre. What else did we do? I think we were looking at some dead, quote unquote, truthers that had recently died.
They were doing some Eric Andre shit at the Washington or the January 6th thing. That's like all Eric Andre skit.
Oh, you're talking about when he was with Alex Jones or whatever?
No, just the video we just watched. You know, the girl's bleeding. Like it's all just like Eric Andre skit.
Oh yeah, essentially. That's what it seems like. What is this guy doing in your picture? Is that a comb? Is he pulling out? Oh, he's pulling out a knife out of a comb.
Yeah, he I talked. Cool dude, cool guy. You know, he was chilling out. I was talking to him. He was
Slaved
asking
up,
me
I
about
see.
my bike, but he was like, "Yeah, check this out. I got this comb, and when I pull the top part off, it turns into a knife." I was like, "Yo, let me take a picture of that." He was all hyped. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "If anybody fucks with me, I'm combing my hair and I'm gonna stab him." I was like, "All right, man."
Did you ask him why he was suffocating himself?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, damn, he's really that hoodwinked. Like he's really that programmed, and you know, he's been reasoned.
That's what I used to ask people. I would walk up to them and be like, "Excuse me, can I just ask why you're suffocating yourself? Is there a reason in particular?" They just look at me like I was fucking some type of alien.
He's an old geezer, man. A lot of these older guys, like they're not thinking too sharp.
Yeah, well, that goes for a lot of people, as we've seen the last several years. Crazy, man. That's been 3 years now. Fucking 3 years and 3 months about.
COVID?
It's actually 3 days. Yeah, it's actually now that I think about it, it's 3 days short of 3 days and 3 months since since it kicked off in the US, March 11th.
Yeah. Crazy times. The first couple days.
Sorry, my bad. 3 months over. Wait, yeah, 3 days short of 3 years and 3 months. My bad. So in 3 days, it'll be 3 years and 3 months since it kicked off. Yeah, on 3/11.
We survived, man. We survived Y2K. We survived COVID.
Hey, man, a lot of people. I mean, you could say the people who even got the what survived. If you mean right now, they're still around. But I mean, I don't want to say anything. I'm not even going to say anything, but I'm not even going to put it out there because I honestly hope that the majority. I hope everyone. I hope what people said is not true. So I wouldn't wish harm on any innocent person, but it is sad to see what I'm sure there's going to be. I think what do you call it? The death rate or whatever. Would it be the death rate? I think is what it's called. It's on an upward
trajectory.
Yeah. While the birth rate, I think the birth rate's kind of plateaued.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well,
which would mean there's like the mass die-off going on right now. But that's that's if the statistics are accurate, which who knows, man.
Yo, what's your name? Who is this?
Pineal, man.
Oh, Pineal. All right. Yeah, no, I had no clue who it was.
Yeah, I've been on a few panels with you, man. I think Talcott's and Paul's maybe back a while ago, and maybe Austin's fucking in a thought experiment, and probably TrutherCop's too, maybe once.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on here.
Yeah, I didn't know. I know Pineal, right? I didn't know who in a cult, like who that was.
Yeah, same dude. Just I'm on a backup because they're fucking with me on the other channels, so nothing new. It's like 2021 all over again. Hopefully, I'll keep them this time and they won't fucking take them away. But
I got banned from TrutherCop today. It's pretty awesome.
I didn't catch
honored.
that.
Honored.
I missed that part. Yeah, Tommy, get back up here. We need you, man. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get out one thought, and it was like I couldn't get it out. I was literally just trying to tell Smith one thing, that we're both blocked from each other, so that I can't comment to him. So I was trying to tell him, since he said something about trust the plan, that I was fucking around the other day, and I typed in Ron DeSantis and I typed in trust the plan, and they have the same fucking numbers. So that's all. So in other words, when Ron DeSantis wins, if and when he wins, just like Donald Trump, trust the plan, and yeah, maybe it'll be
Why the
Trump
fuck
and.
you want Tommy up here, man?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I guess Piano Man too. Rob wants Tommy up here. Rob wants to see some drama.
I mean, that's where the entertainment lies, right?
I'm out.
Like the.
It's not even. I mean, there's plenty of real life drama that doesn't need to be manufactured.
Right, but I think
you're addicted to YouTube fetamines, man. That's all it is. You're chasing dopamine, that next dopamine hit.
Hey man, don't get me
life
wrong.
Is very exciting,
I prefer the infotainment and edutainment over the entertainment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I was yawning on my fucking stream today. I did a stream on 50 legal terms you need to know, and I was yawning, man. But it was education for me, especially to read them along while I was doing it and kind of lock it in. Okay. And really, I didn't know the majority of them. I didn't know like at least.
Hey guys, I think Rob Cleveland just sucks. I think Rob Cleveland just sucks.
Go ahead, talk about it, man. Grill him. I'm making some food. Go ahead. I'll be listening.
That's how I feel. Rob's he's got nothing. He just comes up and I yield. Like, all right, dude. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened the other night. I had a stream going and he hopped up.
I like Rob as a man.
Left.
I don't like his character in the truther sphere.
The truther sphere. Now Z's got this truther sphere thing going. I hadn't heard truther sphere until Z fucking Z, man.
I thought he said trutherverse.
Oh, you might be right.
Mitch, do you have cops like harass you a lot when you're traveling?
It depends. I almost did this morning, but I got the fuck out of there real quick. Where I'm at right now it's a small mountain town, so there's no police department. There's only a sheriff. And there's probably only one fucking sheriff on patrol in this area. And he's probably 10 miles away. So, I mean, I don't foresee any problems where I'm at now, but I had nonstop problems in Scottsdale. I had a lot of problems in Broomfield and Denver, Lakewood, all in Colorado, Denver metro area. Basically anywhere there's a police department, I have issues. But I tend to try to avoid it if I can.
It's like it's like in Rambo when Stallone just gets, hassled by that cop. That's just how it feels, man. They just want to muscle you out of their town. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you hanging around here. But it's like, I'm just enjoying life. Like, you guys are fucking predators.
You get that especially in small towns with police departments. And that's where I almost had an issue this morning. I rolled up to play some frisbee golf at like 6 a.m, right as the sun was coming up, and a cop pulled up right behind me, and he was you could tell he was trying to run my tags, but I parked in a way that he couldn't, and so he left. Him and his partner left, and then an undercover or unmarked cop rolled up and went and tried to take a look in my vehicle just to see what he could see. So yeah, I just got the fuck out of there. It's like,
Did you get that on film?
Man.
Did you get that on film?
Yeah, I was actually live at the time.
Damn. You know what you're doing, man.
Yeah, the film has got me out of. I record anytime I often, even if I'm live streaming, I'll still pull out like another device to record with because that shit saved my ass so many times. You know, nobody's gonna really lend you much credence when you're just some homeless guy, you know, just as perceived by society. It's like, so it just keeps people honest, you know?
This whole homeless shit's crazy though. It's like, all right, you smoke weed, right? And I call you a drug addict. Someone does heroin or meth, they're a drug addict. That's what it's like with this homeless shit. It's like, oh, he's homeless. But it's like, no, I'm not this heroin, you know, fentanyl homeless dude. Homeless pigeonhole, you know? Like, I'm not that pigeonhole. I'm this. That's what I can't stand with this whole homeless shit. People, oh, you're homeless. It's like, dude, I'm fucking just camping around working. I'm not fucking, you know, like, get off my dick. I like what I'm doing. I also like to skateboard. You got a problem with that?
Right.
You know, the switch tray flips piss you off? It's just like, god damn, people can't just chill the fuck out.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't give it much thought because I guess I just kind of block it out. But
Well,
yeah,
see,
I definitely.
See, you're saying you block it out. I guess I got to work on that. Is just blocking it out. But this is just what I see. You know.
No, you're right. And it used to eat me alive. Like I used to fucking snap back at people who would just like stare at you. You know, I would say stupid shit like, "You're not at the fucking petting zoo or something," you know, whatever. Or tell me, "Hey, put in your $5." Yeah, I don't ask for money or take money on the streets. It's not what I do. But you know, but I'll fuck with them and be like, you know, yeah, if you put in $5, it's pay to play, you know, or some shit. But
yeah.
But
You got
you know,
$100, maybe?
I don't like people staring at you. You know, if you're interested, fucking ask me a question. You know, come up, talk to me. You know,
Yeah,
but
I hear you, man. But people
people are trying to find something wrong with what you're doing, and it's easy to use these kind of like catch-alls with people like us. But yeah, I really don't think you're the problem with society at all. I think you're, if anything, part of the solution. So because you're not supporting all these sort of lifestyles or whatever. I don't know the right words that I'm looking for, but
I hear you.
You know, you're not feeding the system, so to speak, you know?
Well, yo, check
And
this out. Like
it's not like you're out there fucking, you know, living off of the welfare system and shit, you know? You're living, dude. You're making it. You're not.
Mitch,
Sorry,
I
I'm
love
rambling.
it. No. You doubt yourself too much, man. You know exactly what you're trying to say, and you doubt yourself.
Yeah, I think I catch that too. I need to learn to just let it flow sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm just living how I feel comfortable living, like how I like to live. Right? Like you guys should do what you like to do. Shit, you want to play disc golf? If you really like that, right? Do it. Walk your dog. Get a dog. You know, like the way I'm living, dude. I love to bike. I love to skate. I love to, you know, live how I'm living.
You love to travel. I'm sure you're
That's
making it
what
all
we
around
should
the
be.
country.
That's what we should be, you know, trying to encourage other people to do. It's like, yo, do what you really love. Like when I was skating all the time, I was always looking out for people. Like, yeah, like this dude loves skating. I'm like, yeah, man, keep going. You know, keep doing you. Just trying to keep people alive because I've seen so many people, man, just lose their passions. They lose their enjoyment, and they just fall apart. And I know what keeps people together. Like I know what you need, Mitch. Pause. I know what you guys, you know, I know what you need. I've realized that you need your hobbies. You need your, you know, your travels. You need your craft, you know. You need your lifestyle, and that's we just got to push each other for that, man. Like just, you know. That's
I
like
bought a
that's what real
$30,000.
people do. That's what real people do. Fuck all the drama, man.
Right. I bought a $30,000 trailer and a little plot of land, and it sat still for a year, and I about went crazy. I couldn't stand it. And I ditched all that just to do what
Well, there
makes
you
me
go. See,
happy.
Mitch, I could try to manipulate you here, right? That's what other people do. Like, oh, like yeah, you went crazy because you are crazy. Like, I could come at you sideways with some, abusive angle. But yeah, man, you realize you wanted to travel. You're trying to figure out what what you really want to do or how you'd like to live, and you find it. We all have stuff inside of us, right? Passions, talents. You just got to find it. I found skateboarding. That's my shit. Like somebody on here might love surfing or like disc golf, like whatever. You just got to find what you really like. It's out there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I know it would have made people in my life a little more happy to see some stability in my life, but from their perception, but this is stability to me. This is what I'm comfortable with and what I'm happy doing, and that's what makes my mind feel at peace. So
yeah, and you're not in denial about it. You're not having delusions. You're not delusional about it. So people should be like, all right, yeah, good job.
yeah.
That's how that's how I feel it used to be. I feel like growing up, I had so many positive people around me. Hey, keep skating, like keep doing you. And then it's just like the point I'm in now. It's like I really don't see that anymore. It's just a rat race. It's just a competition. It's just people trying to, have this status and this, like RT. Nah, I'm not even gonna go there, man. I got away from all that shit because I found myself chasing that status in skateboarding. Like when I was young, I was skating with professionals. I was the dude getting hooked up. I had all that attention. I was getting free shoes. I was cool, like genuine good friends with guys I grew up idolizing. And then I finally like linked up with those dudes. I'm skating downtown after school. I'm going to school in downtown Philadelphia. I link up with those dudes, and it's like, holy shit, I'm skating with my childhood heroes, and they're hooking me up, and everybody's on my dick, like. But dude, as time goes by, I had to get away from it. It just gets too phony, too contrived, too fake, too rat racy, on and on. It gets psycho as fuck, personalities and shit. And you're just like, all right, I'm bouncing. I'm already the black sheep skater. I'm going to be the black sheep of all this shit. I'm going to get away from all this shit because I don't like it anymore. And I've
I
seen a
can
lot of
totally
skaters.
relate.
I've seen a
Yeah,
lot of skaters do that,
That's how disc golf went too, man. I mean, I started playing disc golf like, I don't know, early 2000s, and it was back way before it was cool. And then it became trendy, and guys nowadays are getting, $10 million contracts and shit. So it's become a very trendy.
Yeah, it's very competitive. It's a very, it's like golf.
Yeah, now it's the culture's gone. The spirit of the game is gone. Now it's just competition, all about money and mainstream shit. So
yeah, no, I
I
hear you.
still love disc golf, but man, I can't stand the hype around it now.
Yeah,
Like I don't even get involved with that shit.
no, I feel you 100%. I'm on the same boat.
I didn't mean to interrupt your thought, but I wanted to relate to you a bit on that.
Well, it's pretty cool to actually get something out, like get a thought out, get something out, like just be able to chill out and talk and just get your shit out instead of rushing it and the fucking circus. Who wants to be in the circus? Pioneer was even saying that, like, do you get tired of yourself? I think about that all the time. I'm like, dude, do you get tired of how you are? Like, do you get tired of this? I'm getting tired of being the fucking asshole in here. You know, this shit like this is way cooler. It's just, you know, it's the best way to communicate. And TrutherCop, what are you doing? You just listening here?
Yeah, I'm listening and eating dinner, whatever, just taking my time, winding down.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, we all get tired of ourselves for sure. Dude, I made that comment earlier. I thought it was somebody else, but I guess it's Pino Power. I didn't expect him to cut in. It's been so long since I heard him. I thought it might have been Mitch when I cut in earlier.
Do you think it's better talking like this or how you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But to get to this point, there is all that bullshit that we had to go through as people.
Yeah. No, I'm just picking your brain to see like what your what your choice is. What's your preference?
But then, see, I'm the type of person who gets too relaxed, and then someone like Tommy comes in, and I don't understand what the hell he's going for, and he puts me back on my feet, and I have to like reevaluate myself, which is important too. Otherwise, I'll end up like a bunch of Jack Talcots,
That's so true.
Nah, but see, we can keep each other on track, man. Like that's what solid people do. They keep each other on track. Like, oh, TrutherCop, you're off a little bit here, and that's like, all right, yeah, you know what, you're right. Like, you got to check people, but not in a fucking dickhead manner. And that's how, like, that's the best way to operate, Just keep people in check, but do it in a cool way, not some like condescending dickhead, narcissistic way.
It's hard to get there though, because I wasn't raised with that, So it takes. I think we all need training in that because we've all we've all been malnourished emotionally. So to get into that position and to understand that that's where people are reaching us from, it takes a moment.
Well, I think we're the guys that figured that out, and I feel like a lot of these people on here are the dudes we were looking at growing up, just like, man, these guys are bots. These guys ain't got no game. They can't communicate. They can't they can't just cool off.
Yeah. But I mean, but part of that, but that's what that part in you is what is the trigger for some people, especially elder people, that there's a generational gap, and we're going to meet those challenges, and we're going to have to face them, and we're just going to deal with it rationally. It just is what it is, and it keeps us motivated. It's the animating contest of life. The animating contest of freedom, as Alex Jones used to put it, I believe.
How many viewers you got right now? How many views you got?
Viewers right now, there's 40 people up in here.
Yeah, are they bitching? Probably not.
No, everybody's just listening.
There you go.
It just takes time to get to this point, though.
Would you rather have more views with craziness or something like this?
I mean, right now, I'd rather have this. It all depends, because we all want to get our message out, and we all want to spread our word, our seed. As men, we want to spread our seed. It's just natural. It is what it is. We want to put our ideas in people. It's weird as fuck, but it is what it is. We want to plant our seeds, our ideas, and we want them to grow in as many as possible. How do we achieve that? That's a different challenge,
I'm just trying to make sense of everything better, So it's like talking to you guys, hearing different things. It helps you make sense of things better, You can talk shit out and learn stuff from other people and fuck the views, fuck that.
And
I
to
try to
well,
I like
it's a
to
more
use it
active.
as a positive in a positive way. I really don't like the fucking bullshit, but to me, it's just funny toying with people, and you know, it's like,
Dude,
oh,
yeah,
this person's really over dramatic and really being a bitch. I'm just gonna toy with them. They're gonna come at me saying some dumb shit. I'm just gonna start, fucking with them and calling them out on their shit. Hey, you're this, 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 and this, and they're like, oh, this guy's a threat. Blah blah blah. They're put somebody in their place. And then it's like, you get tired of doing that shit. You get tired of these motherfuckers you got to put in their place and constantly, toy with.
well, we all have to be put in our place occasionally, but to more accurately hit your point, would I rather 1,000 people be here and barely hear my point, or a few people be here and really consider what I have to say? I'd rather reach a few people with what I'm actually trying to say than thousands and not them not hear me.
Yeah. Well, that's the mature way to look at it, right?
I've done both. Yeah, it's better to have a few people, because especially, it's so funny. It's like when you really focus your message like that, the niche, you find your niche, right? That's why in business you don't go when you don't target everyone. What's up with your mass appeal? That fucking, I think it's, who is that? Gangstar, I think. What's your deal with the mass appeal?
Yeah.
And he's like, you want to sell your soul to be out here for millions of people, or are you trying to reach the fucking few who will get it?
Yeah, sell your soul to get a record deal. Yeah, I know. I listen to that song all the time when I'm skating, and that shit would help me make sense of everything, listening to the Guru. Just skating around, listening to the Guru, just like, damn, this guy's, he's on point. He can see through all the bullshit.
Yeah. Mitch Pino, feel free to cut in.
I'm enjoying the conversation, honestly.
I think Pino fell asleep or something.
Yeah. He's probably off doing something.
He's always got the like. It's so funny how he'll come in with these freaking. He's got a still image right now, which is the globalist stranglehold, and it's got all the phallic symbols, but I forget what they're called, the obelisks. But it's so funny to watch how he controls the conversation by like just putting images up. I've noticed that like on Paul's yesterday, it kept being like the chalk body outline would pop up, and people would start talking about him, and then Yurt would pop up, and people would start talking about Yurt. It's funny how he does his thing with just imagery. Quality over quantity.
Yeah,
and see, people can't people
can't
hit that point, man. They can't hit that quality. They can't discipline themselves, There's just madness on and on and on. And you just got to get away from that shit,
Yeah, but that's part of bearing our burden or cross, as the Bible might say. There's chalk by the outline image. It's part of going into that chaos and then trying to organize it, right? We have to be willing to accept that challenge and face it, and not give excuses. JG dropped out. I don't know what happened, but we have to be willing to face that chaos and not back down. Mitch, hit us with your point.
I don't know. I'm thinking about what you guys are talking about. It's real shit. It's good. It's actually thought provoking instead of just I don't know what word I'm looking for, but whatever happens when I'm on here for the YouTube amphetamines. But yeah, I don't know. I just got stoned. Sorry, I don't know that I can carry a good conversation, but or have any quality input.
Well, Tyson Hook puts in there, or other words, face that moment of truth. We all must face our moment of truth. What is that? I got it. JG's tight with his lyrics, man. That's another one. I think that's another Gangstar song.
Did you think of that yourself? YouTube amphetamines? Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I came up with
brilliant.
it a couple years ago. It's been probably 4 or 5 years now.
Oh my god, that's brilliant, man.
Yeah, when I was dealing with the 1A community on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's. I
That's
mean,
where
I wouldn't say any community is necessarily, like that much worse than the next, but I don't know. I would say what I guess you could call the conspiracy community, especially when it comes to like the fear porn aspect of stuff. That there's definitely a very heavy YouTube amphetamine addiction there. So, like, what the next move's gonna be, and what the next what the next move's gonna be in the agendas, that we're facing and stuff. It's like with the CBDCs and the fucking weather warfare and fucking whatever it might be.
Well, I don't know. I don't worry about all that. I just try to. It's good to be aware, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Aware,
It's like
maybe
if
not.
they're
Yeah,
microwaving your ass, you're not. Unless you have the authority to stop them, it's not gonna do any good to get stressed out about it. But there have been like scientific studies that show, for instance, a rat, will get a red light warning before it gets shocked, and that'll allow it to kind of tense up and brace itself for whatever's about to come. And it had a much better result than the one without the warning, So it's good to be aware, I think. That made a lot of sense to me. But at the same time, you don't want to like overindulge. So, I mean, I really don't like to think about things unless I can accompany it with a solution. Otherwise it's just adding unnecessary stress. So I think stress is good, but you gotta. If you just lived in a stressful state, it would be terrible. You go through stress so you can kind of come out on the other end, so to speak. It's it's weird. I don't know. I just got a lot of feelings involved. I guess I do have some emotional investment with these communities, but I think it's society in general, just I don't know. I'm lost in my own thoughts here, but someone help me out, bail me out here. But yeah, it's tough because I just think we could be so much more effective if we were operating with true, genuine pretenses instead of these false pretenses. Helping people, trying to unveil the truth and stuff like that.
I mean, I've definitely learned things from YouTubers that I wouldn't have learned otherwise. Now, would those things have, would not having discovered those things kept me in a lesser quality of life. I mean, that's kind of subjective, right? I mean,
no, you're right, but I guess to kind of assume that everyone else, like if it works for you, that's great, but to assume it will work for everyone else is, it may work
right.
for you, but I think it's very unhealthy from my perspective. But maybe that is the way you want to live, and so to each their own.
No, yeah,
I respect free will.
I think it all comes down to like pretty much everything comes down to moderation in my opinion.
Well, yeah, you are what you eat, and that includes your thoughts. So I mean, you are what you think about, essentially, in a way.
I mean, it's pretty funny because I was really paying a whole lot of attention to just gematria for like years, and then I totally backed away from it. So it's pretty wild to basically be paying attention to all these world events, and the decodes behind them, the
But
number
imagine
connections
you
behind them
became
and
a
stuff.
gematria expert, and you would just see gematria everywhere, and it would just be it. For me, that would take away from the experience that is great in other areas. Like, not
See,
that there
that's the
aren't good
thing is
things
that
about gematria, but like if I became overindulged in it, then I would just be focused on that. I wouldn't be,
yeah, I mean that
focusing on.
actually is how it
So
was. I was seeing it everywhere, and I still
right.
do if I'm looking if I'm looking at if I'm looking at whatever headlines or whatever, especially if it's especially when it's obvious with the 33s and shit and fucking 201s and whatever. But um yeah, I just don't, I guess, care as much or look for it because I don't see how it necessarily, like, I know what's going on, you know what I mean? And for the most part, and it's like I don't need to, I guess, pay attention to it.
Yeah, but
But
I
I
think a
think
lot of people know what's going on, and they intentionally try to ignore it.
right,
It's
right.
like,
Well, ironically, I'm intentionally trying to ignore it now, knowing that it's going on. You know what I mean? As far as like headlines and like rituals, celebrity fucking whatever, sacrifices, whatever. Tina Turner this and CBDC this. What am I?
yeah.
Is that a fly? You got a moth, man.
There's a
I
lot
just
of
got to try. I just got to try to remember everyone's at a different point in their journey, and you
Mitch,
can't
this is where you're
expect.
supposed to say what kind of satanic ritual do we have here today, and he's got the candlelight
I don't know.
thing
It
going
might
on.
be something. I'm not in tune at all with that shit. I just kind of say that jokingly because it's all basically a
I'm getting some Hannibal
satanic
Lecter
cult
vibes.
ritual to me. So I
I want to know what's on the other end of the camera here. Is he eating like a steak, but it's really a human steak? Like, what's going on? Looking Ray Liotta with his head,
trust his
chopped off.
intuition or his intentions. So like, I don't know. I guess there's white magic that could be beneficial and stuff like that. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm not gonna
I lit
question it.
these candles for light. It's like how like you guys have lights in your cars and your homes and stuff. Out in the woods, I have candles. This is my light. So we get
Oh,
a serenity
it's
meeting to that.
literally you
I
getting
just want to be
by.
able to see.
That's fucking cool, man. Right on. That's very sustainable. I like it.
Like that. That's dope.
I like that. That's dope. I just saw Rob put that. That
Yo,
shit made me giggle.
let me ask a question actually. Did you ever get an answer, Mr. Truther Cop, about Mr. Joe Cool?
No,
About
I didn't hear it.
Interesting.
I never did.
What
Yeah,
about
man.
Joe Cool? I know a lot about Joe Cool. I've been
Well,
dealing with him for years.
he was on Chalk Body Outline stream. Shout out, we see his image up there. And yeah, last time I
Yeah,
spoke
well,
with him, he was on there, and he got pulled over or something, and then he went out of the car. He was on the stream on the panel, and he put his hands up and then cut the stream off.
Optic.
Yeah, he's fine. He likes
Optics are high.
I think he likes to go do his recording so he can edit it and put it on his YouTube channel. You know, as a
what I got out of the way the question was asked was that maybe someone thought that it was a weird timing to turn the camera off.
No, that's what he does. If you pay attention to him, he does it on panel all the time. That's not a.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like he's about to go record or like do an
Right.
audit or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know why, because I know he has multiple devices, but so you would
And
think
not
he
just
could.
that, but you would think he would do a live audit sometime, you know. And
But
switch
maybe he
it up.
wants to focus on that shit, and I don't know.
Yeah, I've thought about that many times too. It's like if I get pulled over by police, one-on-one conversations are much more beneficial to me than streaming it, right? Because I can talk my way out of all kinds of things if it's not just if I'm not putting a camera in their face. So
yeah, Allison McDowell's awesome. She's great.
I mean, he's very actively involved in his community, so I think that he definitely has a true, genuine passion for what he's doing. He's not just doing it for the clicks and views, and you know, it's definitely helping him in his situation, and that's cool. It's fun to see. I've seen it from the beginning, so you know, it's cool to see him try to maintain his honor and still play that game. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm more concerned with the network he's involved with, but I think Joe's a good dude. He definitely has a purpose.
yeah. And JJ, again, I don't know if you're listening. You dropped off. You're welcome back on. I'll drop it again if you need me to the link. But yeah, I think I kind of spurred on that conversation. Because I was just trying. I saw him up on the panel one day with Paul, and I was like, "What the hell happened?"
Yeah, I think I was there for that if I remember right. But I've seen it happen several times. So. I don't know exactly what his reason for that is, but it didn't seem out of the ordinary for me.
No, I think Paul kind of laid into maybe he was being a secret agent, and I probably hyped it up a little too. But Carl says low energy chat. Yeah, Carl, the sun's not rising for everyone right now. It's set over here, man. I don't know what you're doing over there in the European Union, living under that kind of slavery, but still not sure which country, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if you guys got some closing remarks. I'm gonna probably jump off here in a moment.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just getting ready to take off here myself. No, I don't have anything. No particular message or agenda in play. Thanks for having me up.
Thanks for coming up, man.
Yeah, cool, man. I'll try and catch you on the next one.
Sounds good, man. Good to see you. Be well.
Later, Sean.
Peace, Mitch. Yeah, I don't particularly have anything either. I was restreaming this, so congratulations, sir. You are officially in a cult experiment with 23 thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, you already know that though. So, yeah, why now that I think about it, why have you never, to my memory, gotten in any thumbnails, or have you? Have you ever been in any pimp thumbnails?
No, it's not a gold mine.
I've only been in one myself, which is complete bullshit in my opinion. But I'm not gonna cry about it or anything, So it's okay. But I gotta go.
Oh no!
Nah, but appreciate you having me up, man.
It's been a few months, man. Shoot, last time I spoke with you was I think we were both going through so many changes. I didn't know how to handle you, and
you didn't know how to handle
the same. Yeah, back. What was this, like 4 months ago now?
No, it wasn't that long ago when I came up on the panel. Was it? Man, if it was, fuck, dude, that's crazy.
It was like in the winter.
I feel like it was 2, but my concept of time's so shit. It probably was 4. I mean, honestly,
it was like 3.5. It had to be over 3 months ago. It was like in the winter.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. You're probably right. You're probably concept of time's better than mine. So, but yeah, I'll come up more, man. Because honestly, I watch your streams enough that and I watch a lot of streams where I'm like, man, I should just hop up on the panel. But what my thing is, I'm always like 20 minutes behind on 2x speed, and then something happens, and I just fucking tend to it, and then I come back, and then I'm fucking 20 minutes behind again. It's like I'm always on 2x speed behind. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm kind of like Tommy in the head, like my mode of thinking, but I'm actually sober. But I just listen to everything at 2x speed. I'd probably drive people crazy that were around me.
Listen,
I'm like,
Tommy's an inspiration, man. We can't shit on him too hard. Tommy motivates, man. I can't argue that.
He does, yeah. He inspires me too in many ways. I'm not gonna downplay that. I'll give you that. I'll give him that. And I think, like myself, many people are looking forward to what he creates with this Spurg news. Do you by any chance know what Spurg means? Because I have no fucking clue.
Like Asperger's, it's like a spurging out on something.
That makes sense, right?
Like
spurging,
kind of like a rabbit hole type deal, like getting way too into something.
Right.
It's kind of like a truther concept, I guess.
That's fucking genius, actually. That is genius.
Well, yeah, good to have you, man.
Shout out to the feds, and yeah, appreciate you, man.
Take care now.
Much love. You too.
Much love you. Be well, man.
Peace, chat.
Good night, Georgia Peach. Good night, Tranquil. Patriot Wheel, yeah, be kind, rewind. Referring back to always being behind in the chats there. Or referring to being behind in the stream and having to catch up on 2x. But shoot. Interesting stream so far. Interesting connections being made, laid out. Only time will tell where this path will take us. And I guess this is anything that we do in life. Until next time, I'll see y'all. Be well. Good night, Rick Cock. Carl's probably, yeah, he's missing you. I don't know. He's around, but. Night, Jessica Jane. But. Yeah, I mean, I could surmise everything that happened tonight, but it was really too much, and the best summary will come in the following streams, I suppose. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed or whatever, I guess. Good night. Be well, y'all. Take care. Y'all, interesting stream for sure. Shoot. I could go on forever and ever, so instead I'll just end it here. In a minute and a half. I like that number. 4 minutes, or 4 hours and 9 minutes. But I'm out here battling bugs. Fighting out hard in these streets. Jalapeno Power. AKA in a cult experiment with 23 thoughts. Is the new channel. Night, Quantum. Ron, good night, bro. I see you still got a lot of energy left in you. I perchance do not. But we'll address these issues later, I suppose. Or we won't. Many issues will go unresolved in our lives, and shout out to Austin Murphy for being a good support about the thumbnail and bringing up some amazing points about the content of tonight's show, and keeping it real as far as like, hey, we ain't got but so long out here, man. We got less than 4 days according to his time. But I'm living under a cloud of smoke from the country known as Canada, and I have been for 48 hours plus now. So, I don't know what that means, but it does make you think. Be well. Take care now.